Hi, my name is Priyanshu, and you are watching Statistics My Passion. And in this question, we have to find the values of this constant mu and dash and sigma is equal to root 2 and mean deviation. About mean is equal to 1. So the question is, you can see on the board. So we have to given uh, the function df is equal to y0 e to the power minus mod x dx, and the limits are minus infinite to infinity. Now we have to find, first of all we have to find the values of constant y0. So how to find the value of constant 0? In this case, suppose so we have to given the limits and functions y0 e to the power minus x mod dx is equal to 1. Why 1? Because in this case of when we find the value of constant, we will have to write here in right side is equal to 1, and y0 is a constant, so we can here, and because minus infinite to infinite, so in this case 2, and the limits will be 0 to infinite. When we change into minus infinite to infinite, we can write here 2, and because suppose that the limits are minus infinite to infinite, but we divide into two parts. This is the half part and this is also half part. Okay, so but here we can see that we change into 0 to infinite, so we have to write here only 0 to infinite, and another part is write into 2. So e to the power minus mod x is equal to dx is equal to 1, and e to the power minus x integral will be minus 1 0 to infinite is equal to 1, and we can see this 1 by 2, and minus 1 we can also send in the right place, so minus 1 by 2 and minus infinite minus 0, and now y0 is so e to the power minus infinite is equal to 0, and e to the power 0, that means 1. Now we have, so minus y0 is equal to minus 1 by 2, so the value of y0 is 1 by 2. So our first value y0 is equal to 1 by 2, that is already defined. Now the second term is mu and dash. Mu and dash is equal to mean, so we have to find here mean. Now how can we find mean? So suppose that, so here you can write here constant term y0 is equal to 1 by 2, and the second term is mean. So we have to write here minus infinite to infinite x fx. So this is the case of mean, and fx value is y0 e to the power minus x dx. So y0 is a constant, so we put the values outside from the integral sign. So y0 is also we already know the value of the y0, so we can write here 1 by 2, and we change the values of integrals in 0 to infinite, so we have to write here 2, and x to the power minus mod x dx. Now x and e to the power minus x, because this is x power 1, this is the odd function, so we know that when the odd function is given, we cannot find the value of this integral. So we have, so the answer is the integral is 0 because our function is odd. Our function is odd and we cannot integrate in this situation. Now we can find values of sigma. Sigma is equal to standard deviation. So first of all, we find value of we will find the value of variance. Then the second, we find the value of standard deviation. So how can we find the value of variance? So in this case, we will find the value of mu2 dash and mu1 dash. Mu1 dash is already known because we have already found in the, and now we will find the value of mu2 dash. So how can we find the value of mu2 dash? So here I am finding the value of mu2 dash is equal to infinite. So here x, so now here we write x square y is 0 and e to the power minus x dx. Now the mu2 dash and y0 is already known is 1 by 2, so 1 by 2, and we changed also this integral sign, so 2 and 0 to infinity and x square and e to the power minus x and dx. And this is the even function because the power of x is 2 and this is the even function. Now we can integrate of the value. So how can we integrate this value? So this is the 1 and this is 0 to infinity x square to the power minus x dx. So this would be integrated with help of gamma function. So the value of gamma function, here we can write here gamma 3. Then this value would be the 2. So mu2 dash is equal to 2. So our value is mu2 dash and mu2 dash is equal to 2. Now we will find the value of variance. So this is the formula of the variance. So mu2 is equal to mu2 dash is equal to 2 and 2 minus mu1 dash is equal to mu1 dash is equal to 0 because we have to find here, and this value is 0 and here we can see that. So this is the value of mean, so 0 square, then the mu2 is equal to 2. Now this is the variance. Now when we have to find the value of standard deviation, we simply variance is equal to 2 and the square root of variance is equal to standard deviation. So the value of a standard deviation would be the root 2. So our answer for mean is equal to 0 and the standard deviation is root 2. Now we will find the value of the mean deviation above mean. So how we can find? So we need some space. Rough. So now we will we'll find the value of the mean deviations from the value about mean is equal to 1. So mean deviation formula is A to B, so A to B x minus mean and fx dx. So this is the mean deviation formula, and mean is already given in the question. So we have right here mean x minus 0, fx is also given, y0 to the power minus x dx. Y0 is equal to 1 by 2. So here we can write here 1 by 2 because y0 is equal to 1 by 2. And we can write here minus infinity to infinity, and we change the integral signs, so we can write here 2, and the limits will be 0 to infinite x e to the power minus mod x dx. Now the value of x e to the power minus x would be I think so the answer of this equation is with the help of gamma function is gamma 2, and we can write here 1. So the answer is, so 1 factorial is 1. So this is the gamma function when we have not given any, so we have given the value of 1. So we can write here x power 1 minus mod x ds is equal to gamma 2, because the gamma function we have to write here 1 greater than value from this value. So gamma 2 is equal to 1 factorial and 1 answer of mean deviation. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.